Hi Libra, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into the general energy surrounding you. But first, let's chime. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Libras regarding the general energies surrounding them. What messages do you have for Libra regarding the general energies surrounding them? All right, so we have the Empress giving Libra Taurus energy, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Interesting. It's kind of giving like jealousy and envy. Perhaps you're viewed as this Empress energy, and there are people who may be intimidated by that. All right, so I mean, all you can do is protect your energy, return to sender if you can, and move accordingly, right? With the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, I feel like the reason people are perceiving you this way is because you have very strong boundaries and very high standards that a lot of people cannot meet. So instead of them trying to meet them or being with people who are on their level, they want to talk about you and say, oh, this person has high standards, or oh, this person charges too much, or oh, this person is this person is that, when really they just need to fuck off and go do whatever they need to do within their tax bracket. I mean, it's that simple, right? It's weird because I was getting this energy in the Gemini reading too, and it's very rare that the readings that I do in a day mesh in. Usually the energies are the same, or the energies are different and not the same. So that's interesting. This must be a collective thing where a lot of people may be dealing with motherfuckers who are trying to lowball them, or they feel inadequate, so because they feel insecure, they're trying to drag you down to their level, which is really unfortunate, right? Yeah. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Libra. This Virgo season, I couldn't pinpoint it in Gemini's reading, but it feels very much like a quicksand energy where the energy is so heavy and in a way kind of like muffled. Let me know in the comments section if you feel that way. It's a very, very heavy energy. Who knows? It could be because, you know, we're in eclipse season or whatever the fuck. You know, I can't tell. I can tell in energies, but who knows what's going on. There's retrogrades, there's freaking eclipses. It's like, just set it on fire, why don't you? You know, might as well. So yeah, the energy could feel very heavy, feel like quicksand, right? So yeah, and it's funny too, because I was getting that type of energy a few weeks back, but I couldn't think of the word. So a lot of you have had to help me, because I was like, what word am I looking for? And it was on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, quicksand. All right, we have the High Priestess giving Pisces energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I think the nodes too are in Virgo and Pisces, which maybe that's why things feel like quicksand. Maybe the nodes need to get into some fire and air to lighten some shit up, because earth and water, oh my god, I feel like I'm drowning in this bullshit. It's nasty. And then we have the Emperor. Aries energy. Yeah, it just feels like quicksand. It's just nasty. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Hangman. Is that the quicksand energy that I'm feeling? This came out for Gemini too. Like where you're ready, like your engines are revving, but nothing's really happening. It's definitely giving quicksand. And it's kind of burning you out because you're trying to, you know, flow with your natural energy. So perhaps this is the time to not fight against the current. You know, perhaps this is the time to just be still with the Hanged Man and just allow things to be attracted to you. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Wands, the Empress, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Nice. Some of you could be elevating your romantic relationship. All right, getting with like-minded people because we saw the Empress and here's the Emperor. Collaborating with like-minded people who are helping you to level up. But I feel like this probably would start happening in Libra season. Maybe. But even in Libra season, the fucking nodes are still going to be in Pisces and Virgo. So it's like, is that going to be the theme? Quicksand for the rest of the fucking year, Spirit? Really? Why? Why, Spirit? Why do the nodes have to be in Pisces and Virgo? Gross. No offense to Pisces and Virgos, but shit, there's a time and a motherfucking place. Now is not the time or the place for this heavy quicksand shit. And it's so funny that I say quicksand because it's kind of giving like that cement energy. And what is cement? Earth and water. And the nodes are in earth and water. There is something to this freaking shit. And I'm probably spazzing out because I'm air and fire. So this is not natural for me. It feels like gross, right? But again, if you're like me, air and fire, perhaps there's something you need to learn from this moment. Perhaps you're being told to slow down. But you know what? Between you and I feel like things have been slow for the past 10 fucking years. What do you say? I feel like things have been slow. So it's just like, how slow do you want people to slow down, Spirit? Turtle? Can we speed some shit up? Because I feel like things have been slow for over a decade. And that could very well be because Pluto, water, was in Capricorn since 2010. And it just moved out in 2023, but it retrograded back into Capricorn. I'm sorry, all this earth and water shit is for the birds, baby. For the birds. Give me some air and fire so we can get this fucking shit moving and flowing. Are you with me, Libra? Let me know in the comment section, honey, because I'm over it. And like things are moving and shaking, but I don't feel like things are moving like they're supposed to be moving, baby. I feel like things are just like you're in fucking quicksand. Like you're in one of those freaking machines that's stirring up the concrete. Like, can we get on with it? Do we all have to go through this torture forever? You know? So, some of you could be feeling like me. As I said before, you know, if you're not air and fire dominant, you probably can't relate. Perhaps you like this turtle shit. You're like, oh, this is great. I love this. For me, fuck this. With a capital fuck. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. Let's clarify. This energy is just slow and boring. But again, like I said, now that I'm done with my temper tantrum, perhaps this is just for people to like learn to slow down, learn to cross your T's and dot your I's, learn to smell the fucking roses. I don't know, but quite frankly, I feel like things have been slow for over a decade. Who's with me? So we can speed this shit up already. Gracias. Because I'm over this immediately. All right, so we have the High Priestess. Let's clarify. Okay, 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh, so there could be an opportunity coming back around. This is great. But quite honestly, a lot of you may not see this until like Pisces season of next year. I know that's a stretch, but the Emperor. Okay, contractual agreements, great. Strength with Leo energy, okay. And then success, beautiful. And then the 3 of Cups, great. So when things finally begin to move and shake, then magic will happen. When are things gonna move and shake, Spirit? Can we get a time frame? Since you have us in freaking turtle season. Thank you. Yeah, 3, it's giving Pisces energy. So a lot of this stuff is not going to be speeding up for you, or at least feeling like it's speeding up until Pisces season of 2026. The 2 of Cups. The Tower. And the High Priestess again. And then the 6 of Swords, yeah. And then the 8 of Swords, okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you could be moving out of an old season here, but it's just taking a lot of time for things to just transition. The Hanged Man. Okay, catfight energy with the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles, and then we have the World. Okay. Yeah, I feel like with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles with the Hanged Man, some of you could be going through internal conflict where you feel like things are just slow. Perhaps you have the same sentiments as me, like, can we speed this the fuck up today? This century would be great, thank you. Right? And honestly, you know, with the North and South node being in Virgo and Pisces, I don't remember this energy feeling this slow, but then again, because I think it transits every 12 years. Oh, is that what it is? Is it every 12 years? How fast do the nodes move? I'll have to look and see, because I forget how fast the nodes move. I'm wondering if they stay in a sign for a year, or is it a month? I'll have to do some research on that because I forgot. I don't really study the nodes like this, but I'm just like, with all these fucking lunar eclipses, I'm like, perhaps I should study the nodes and figure this out, because I'm over it. I'm ready for it to get into some air and fire. All right, anything else for Libra? Butterfly, sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan, arts, movement, temp jobs, fun work. Here's the thing, too, about quicksand. When you try to get out of quicksand, you just kind of work your way more into the quicksand. And so, basically, when you're in quicksand, the best thing to do is just, you know, accept your fucking fate, really. And that's what I'm getting with this North Node and South Node and Virgo and Pisces. It's kind of like, yep, things are turtle slow, but you're going to have to just deal with it, because by you trying to wiggle out of it, you're just going to piss yourself off. You're welcome. That's my gift to you. A cool analogy that might piss you off if you're air and fire like me. You're welcome. If you're water and earth, you might like this shit. You know, maybe you don't. If you're water and earth dominant, let me know in the comment section. How do you feel about this quicksand energy that we've been in forever? Let me know. I know for me, I'm over it, but Spirit's just like, don't wiggle out of it. Just sink into the fucking quicksand and suffocate. Anyway, we have books, paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, law. And yeah, I know things come down to perspective, but at the end of the fucking day, when you're in quicksand, you can't really change your perspective. It's just really about accepting your fate. You know what I mean? Like, all right, well, I'm gonna suffocate, so all right, just let that be what it is. Can't wiggle my way out of it. You know, I can't fly out of it because I'm earthbound. So, yay. So we have awakening, the number 40. We have a surrender, the number, exactly. Surrender. Fuck off, spirits. I mean every word, though, like surrender. How long do you want people to surrender? Until they're dead? Like, can we get some action and some fire? We have good juju, good luck with the 7. And then we have resistance, the number 22. Surrender. Surrender to what? Nothingness? Okay, I guess. Well, you want me to turn into a fucking Buddhist monk on a mountain peak? Just, okay, I can try. I don't know if my air and fire will allow that, but we can try, can't we? Anything else, Spirit, for Libra? Immaturity, underdeveloped, emotional, childish, yeah. Your millionaire era, okay. Once we're out of this freaking, what did I say again? Quicksand era. Opportunist, aggressive, diligent, eager, aspiring, dynamic, enterprising, go-getter. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you could be very eager right now to just move on to the next level, but Spirit's kind of putting you in this like quicksand energy, especially with the Hanged Man here, right? So, you know, embody it how you can, really. Toxic woman, putrid, cynical, festering, hazard, destructive, negative. Okay. Anything else? I am noticing too in this Virgo season, I am being a bit more negative and pessimistic, which is kind of like a Virgo trait. They're not, I wouldn't say Virgos are negative. Well, come on, I need to be honest. All the Virgos that I've met in my past have kind of been a little like negative and like pessimistic. Doesn't mean they're all that way, but a lot of the ones that I've met kind of are. So I can feel my energy taking on that tone since we're in Virgo season, and it's so interesting. And it could be because I have Neptune conjunct my ascendant. And so I can feel everything, all energies. Mind you, my ascendant is Jupiter or Sagittarius. So I can feel all of the energies. And so whenever the month changes or whenever the energy changes, like when we get into like the earth signs or the water signs, I can feel that energy. And so, yeah, I've noticed that for Virgo season, I'm feeling a bit more pessimistic, a bit more snappy, a bit more bitchy. You know, Virgo traits. If you're a Virgo, that's for you. All right, so we have peaceful resolution. I mean, Virgo dominants know how they are. Naturally kind of pessimistic and like nitpicky and just, yeah, it's just kind of their thing, you know? I'm not telling a lie. We have blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. And then when I'm like in air sign months or air sign seasons, I'm a bit more airy and flighty and light. My natural like element. Yeah. All right, so we have trust, we have brave, and we have dream. All right, Libra, that's your reading. I'll see you soon. Bye.